I'm sitting here with Joshna Chinappa. She is a well-known squash player in the country. Hi Joshna. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
And okay, let's start off with when did you start playing squash?
I started when I was 8, so I was playing the junior international circuit from the time I was 10, and I went into the pro circuit when I was 19. I mean, it was a little later, but I felt I was ready then, so I went in at 19.
So you were the first Indian to win the British Squash Championship in 2003, if I'm not wrong, and you recently won the gold in the Commonwealth Games. Tell us about that.
The British was a very memorable moment because I'd lost 7 years in a row before I won that tournament. So, and it's one of the most prestigious tournaments in the world for juniors. And the Commonwealth Games was one of the biggest in my career because it's we don't have the Olympics. Squash is not in the Olympics. So for us, the Commonwealth Games and the Asian Games is our equivalent.
So now that you've won that title, how did that change perception for women in India to take up the sport and compete?
We only get the recognition when we win medals at the country, so the government immediately recognizes us, and corporates are more involved, and of course that in turn boosts the whole morale of the game really, and the profile of the sport. For me, each day when I go to train is like the last day almost, I really like to push myself. I like to see that I've improved on a Friday as opposed to when I was on Monday. So for me, it's very important that I see that progress. I like to be physically very, very strong. I like to see improvement in my fitness, in my game. So that can only come from really working hard. So I try to do the best that I can every day.
So you signed with Amaranta.
Yeah.
And what are you expecting out of this relationship? Where do you think how do you think it's going to help?
A sport like squash, as much as we do as much as we can for the game, it's still considered an elite sport, and sponsors are more willing to come forward for a game like tennis or cricket or badminton, and squash has not got that kind of reach really, in terms of sponsorship. And to have, Amaranta come forward and help me and say, tell us what you need to take you to the next level. And for any athlete, they know how important funding is. Not everyone has the opportunity to go abroad, play, train, get the exposure that they need. And I'm very, blessed and fortunate that Amaranta has come forward.
Cool. When can we expect number one?
At this stage, I'm not putting these, this pressure of like I have to do this. I'm just trying to, take one step at a time. I'm just trying to stay fit, get stronger, and play good squash. And I think my ranking will eventually come into place when I continue to keep doing, my training and playing the tournaments.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
All
you
the
very
best
much.
for
Thank
your
you.
future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.